What's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you this early morning with a little bit of commentary about some things that I don't understand that I've been hearing on these streets lately. That's been going on for a while, I guess, but I guess, as y'all know, I really don't care too much about it. But something that kind of bothered me, or that's bothered me, that I don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Is it me? But yesterday I was listening to all this stuff that's going on about everybody's talking about what's merging, who's coming together, this and that and the third. And I'm like, I don't really care about that aspect of it. But what I do find interesting is that it's the financial situations about it that is confusing me. Good morning, baby. How you doing, Carrie? Um, I don't understand the fact that people are asking for money, loaning money, giving away cars, buying cars, putting cars in their names, apartments, homes. I'm confused. I like everybody. Everybody's cool with me. What's up, baby? How you doing? But I don't like you enough to put a car in my name for you. I don't like you enough to put an apartment in my name for you. I don't like you enough to give you a loan, to go on a payday loan with you. I don't. Good morning, baby. How you doing? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I can't comprehend the fact that I met you online, really don't know you from a can of paint, but giving you a car or co-signing a car for you, co-signing a loan for you, handing you thousands of dollars with just a promissory note. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I may be thinking a little bit too logical for some people was not, but if you need to take out a 10,000 loan or borrow $10,000 from me was not, what make me think that you are capable of paying it back if you need it in the first place? If you're good morning, baby, how you doing? If you're living from pillar to post, moving every couple of months, staying in extended stays, staying in apartments that you lose and get kicked out of every other month, what make me think in my rational mind, my critical thinking mindset? Good morning, baby, how you doing? That you're going to be able to pay me back, that you're going to be able to afford $10,000. Clearly, you weren't working hard enough or working long enough or working sufficient enough to save that amount of money. And for me to give you that amount of money was not with solely a promissory note. I don't understand it. I'm confused. I don't get it. Is it me? Or do y'all feel me on that? Do y'all feel me on the fact that these people are around here? Bar, hey Leandros, hey Brick Girl, how y'all doing? Everybody in the chat, you guys, how y'all doing? Is it me? Y'all, am I the crazy one? Am I the one who living in a world of psychosis, thinking that these people on here that we meet each other was like, I like all y'all, love y'all to death, love y'all more than the fact girl love cake, but y'all not getting no money from me like that. Y'all not getting $10,000 from me. I'm not co-signing a car for you. I don't know you. You're not coming to my house. I'm not going to your house. I'm not. No, it's not happening. We're not putting our names on bills together. I'm not going to co-sign on a credit card for you. I'm not giving you my FICO score. None of that. It just doesn't make sense. If you can't sustain the lifestyle that you have by yourself, then you're living way past your means. If you can't sustain a credit score that is worthy of your lifestyle was not, then you're living beyond your means. I don't have people in my real life that need me to co-sign anything for them, that need to borrow $10,000 or thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars to hold them over to the next time they get paid or next time they come into some money, some way, shape, or form. I don't get it. Just coming through L. Just I mean, I was thinking about what was said yesterday on Olivia's panel about the people that over there in the black sector was not, and then I'm seeing how people over here are tripping about pennies on a dollar, and I'm just thinking to myself, I don't get it. Is it me? People are worried about a super chat or a cash app or a one-time quick scheme of money grab was not. Then you have people out here begging, borrowing, and stealing everything that's not nailed down. Trying to use people was not. And then worried about, oh, is there going to be a merge? And they're over there doing this and they're over there doing that. It only affects you when you allow it to affect you. People only can scheme, scam, and steal from you if you allow them to. Short of someone coming up to you with a gun and putting it to your head and telling you to give them your money, you allowed them to scheme you because you didn't think critically. Let me tell you how I think in real life. Good morning, Tim. How you doing, baby? Okay. If a job or a company is constantly hiring, I look at something's wrong with that company because clearly you're not doing what you need to do to restrain or keep the people that come through the door. Or clearly you're not making the right decisions about who you allow in your door. Same thing with people who's constantly needing money. If you're not doing what you need to do to make sure that you sustain what you have, then you're doing the wrong thing. I'm not going to allow you to squander my hard earned money, to sweet talk me out of my hard earned money, the money that I work hard for with all my jobs. Good morning, great baby. How you doing, sweetheart? I work 6 days a week because I want to, because I not because I have to. I could withstand based on one thing that I do and be okay. But I understand that an idle mind is a devil's playground. Look at the shit that goes on these YouTube streets with the people who don't work. They're constantly in some bullshit, constantly running around doing some bullshit, constantly their names in some bullshit. I'm just saying. But that's another topic for another day. I've been trying to get on that topic for a while now. Oh, I don't watch you, L. Maybe I don't watch those people. I only hear about those people because the people I do watch or watch every once in a while was not talk about them all the time. I don't know those people, but it's the same pattern, different place. It's the same thing, different day. Be it over there or over here or somewhere else was not. It's always about money for these people who don't have it, who's constantly got a scheme, constantly living in squalor, constantly talking shit and keeping up shit, constantly worry about what someone else have in their pocket, what someone else is getting in their super chats or their cash apps or what they have. If views was dollars, these people would be rich, but clearly they're not. If subscribers were dollars, these people would need money, but clearly it's not. So you got to keep on doing what you're doing to garner some type of mojo or money to help you sustain your lifestyle, whatever your lifestyle is. But you don't think that maybe I'm living above my means. It costs more money to move from pillar to post than it does to stay where you are and pay your bills. Then you have to depend on the kindness of strangers, the kindness of cash apps, the kindness of super chats, the kindness of PayPal's, Venmos, and things of that nature. And you don't think about the karma that you are putting upon yourself. Listen from the bushes, okay, baby. You don't think about the karma that you put out there, the energy that you're putting out there was not. When you're constantly trying to scheme, scam, and deceive people was not, you wonder why you are in the situation that you're in. where you're constantly white knuckling every penny and every dime that you have because you're not quite sure where it's going to come from next, who you got to scheme and scam next in order for you to get those pennies on the dollar that you think that you deserve. I'm confused. Is it me? And then you look at me and think that I'm trying to brag and boast. No, I'm just living my life, putting out good energy and receiving good energy, receiving the rewards that I put out there. I don't have to come onto YouTube and tell y'all everything that I'm doing, who I'm giving to, how what my charitable donations are. Oh, he think that he's better than somebody. He think that he's rich. I never said one thing. Not one time have I ever said that I was rich. I told y'all I grew up poor, under the poverty level. I tell y'all I don't have much, but the little bit that I do have, I take care of and I'm appreciative of. But because how I show y'all how I live on a daily basis, y'all assume, not saying y'all, but the people who complain and bitch and upset with me was not think that I'm rich because to you, I am rich because I'm not living in squalor. I'm not scraping pennies and nickels together was not just to put on an appearance. I'm not waiting for a stimulus check or a cash app or a super chat or a Google check. I'm not waiting on tax season was not for me to, in order for me to eat the way I eat or to live the way I live or to shop the way I shop or to entertain myself the way I entertain myself. But for you who are doing those things, I see why my lifestyle upsets you and offends you so. I should be upset or I should be um, timid based on your living situation, your lack of income, your lack of knowledge, your lack of skill sets to get you what you need to do in order for you to live the way you need to live. I can't do it. I can't lower who I am to appease people who are not where they need to be in life, financially, emotionally, mentally, socially, spiritually. I can't do it. And every time I come on here was not I don't come on here often now because it's ridiculous. It's the same thing by the same people doing saying the same stuff about the same people. He said, she said, he said, they said, we said. Now it's coming to what about money was not. Somebody else's money at that. Everybody's worried about somebody else's money. Everybody's worried about who got what, why I don't have what. Well, maybe if you stop worrying about somebody else's money, someone else's lifestyle, and work and worry about your own and concentrate on your own lifestyle, your own pocketbook, your own bank account was not, you wouldn't be living pillar to post. You wouldn't be living in squalor. You wouldn't have to have people, you know what I'm saying, co-signing things for you that you don't know. Maybe if you haven't burned everybody in your real life, you will have something tangible to fall back on, tangible to look forward to. What's up, y'all? Everybody's in the chat, y'all. Welcome. It has makes no sense that you know what I'm saying we as a people, we as a community, we as a human being can grasp that concept. Don't understand that concept was not. When you borrow from this person was not, you put yourself back the next month because you got to pay that person back. Or if you don't pay them back with that, you burn that bridge, which means that if you ever need again, you won't be able to go to that resource again for anything because you don't burn them because you were trying to scheme and scam them. Make it make sense. You're constantly digging yourself in a hole by borrowing and paying back or borrowing and not paying back. Either way, you're digging yourself in a hole opposed to going without and living within your means. Make it make sense. But I understand that the reason why I don't get the view count or the eyeballs the way I get because I make too much sense. And people don't want to hear people who make sense. They want to hear people who's talking bullshit and nonsense. Sorry, I can't lower who I am for you. Sorry, I can't lower my mentality for you. Sorry, I can't turn off my critical thinking skills, my sense of integrity for you. Maybe if you listen to people who's making common sense, you wouldn't be living in squalor. You wouldn't be living pillar to post. You wouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck, or sorry, behind paycheck to paycheck, or should I say, Google AdSense check behind Google AdSense check. There's very few people on here that I see who don't do that. There's a lot of people who say they don't do it, but yet based on how they live and their lifestyle and what they present to us, that I see, they're living from paycheck to paycheck, pillar to post, and squalor. You see them do something fancy when a stimulus check come around. They do something fancy when a Google AdSense check come around on the 22nd. When do we get paid? I don't even know when we get paid for Google. Because that's not even something that I even look for. So that's not even part of my budget for the month. If I get something, what's not? Oh, thank you. If I don't, I don't. But y'all don't ever see me going without, doing without. And I'm not bragging or boasting about it, was not. But y'all also see me going to work on a daily basis. Y'all also know that I work hard. I work long hours. So whatever lifestyle that I choose to live, I can afford to live that lifestyle. I can afford to live within my means. I can afford to do what I want to do without the permission of someone else, without the financiership of someone else, without depending on the kindness of strangers to make sure that I am living comfortably. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Was not. Ugh, I don't know, y'all. Is it me? Because I don't get it. I don't understand. As grown adults, as we say we all are, we're borrowing Peter to pay Paul. We're stealing and scheming, being conniving, lying to live below the poverty line. Because if you don't have the stability in your living situation, in your transportation situation, in your financial situation, in your mental situation, in your emotional situation, was that you're living below the poverty line, no matter how much you have, no matter how much you garner and you scheme from someone else. If you don't have anything in your name, if you can't walk away from someone without the fear of you going hungry the next day, you're living below the poverty line, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Make it make sense. You got to lower who you are in hopes that someone will give you something that you need, that you can go out and get yourself if you go out there and get a job and get offline every once in a while. You laughing, baby. I'm serious. You know I'm serious. Y'all see this shit going on these YouTube streets, especially in the past couple of weeks. People done went crazy calling to try to tell people about who got the PPP loan and who don't got it, who deserve it, who don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Who needs it, who don't need it. Why does it matter to you if your financial situation is what it should be, what it needs to be, what it has to be? Then we hear about people buying someone cars or renting cars or doing this and doing that when that someone owes somebody money. No one on here should be owing anyone any money. If someone gives you something with that, they give it to you from the goodness of their hearts. They're giving it to you for the goodness of what they want you to have. No one owes anyone anything. And the mere fact that we are hearing about people borrowing cars, co-signing leases, co-signing loans, co-signing apartments, co-signing whatever is ridiculous. People assuming who paid for somebody's dental work. Get over it. If it doesn't affect you or your pockets was not, leave it alone. Leave it alone. It doesn't concern you. It makes no sense. You're out here watching someone else's pocket was not while yours is steady being empty. You're out here worried about how somebody else live when you live in a squalor. You worry about how what someone else has and how what somebody else shops was not, if someone else shops or not was not, and you haven't bought anything new for yourself in a decade. You haven't treated yourself in a decade. Can't afford to treat yourself. Can't afford to go on vacations and actually enjoy yourself. You may go there, but when you go there, do you enjoy yourself? You may get there, but are you actually living? And then get mad at people who can, who haven't stopped, who haven't slowed down, who haven't stumbled over the past year and a half. What's up, baby? How you doing? It makes no sense. What's up, baby? Make it make sense. You stuck in the shadow of the shanty that you live in, the shanty that you call life, the shanty that you call an existence, but yet you worry about what somebody else is doing who actually living their life, who leaves their house on a daily basis to enjoy themselves while still protecting themselves. Good morning, baby. How you doing? It makes no sense to me. Heat wave, how you doing, baby? You worry about the wrong things. Hey, Shan, baby, what's up, baby? They worry about the wrong things, Shan. They worry about the wrong things. They worry about the wrong people. Exactly. And money don't make you happy. And I say that because I said I'm not rich by any means. I am very much working class. I'm very much live within my means. Very much so. Buy what I want to buy when I want to buy was not. But no, by no means am I rich. No means am I wealthy. But I understand having a good quality of life that I can sustain. If I want to go buy a new car, I can afford to pay cash for it because I've saved and scraped together and I sacrificed other things in my life to do so. It's not about what I have or what someone don't have or what I present and what someone else don't present. One thing I won't present is me having to ask, borrow, beg, and scheme someone for something. That's what I won't do. That's what I won't be showing. Hey, Miss Boy, baby, how you doing? Rick girl, how you doing, baby? All y'all, it was in the chat. What's up, babies? That's what I won't be doing. You won't be seeing Food Junkie up here beg and borrow and living from pillar to post. Because before I show you that, I'll get a fifth job, a sixth job, a seventh job with no shame. As long as God has blessed me with air in my lungs and be able to wake up in right mind and right body every day, I will be working. And I understand people say that this is work as well on here. What's not? For me, this is not a job. For me, this is me coming online to show you guys and to entertain you guys. Whoever's meant to be entertained, they do. Whoever don't. You don't have to be in someone else's chat. You don't have to be in someone else's room. You have to be on someone else's channel. It's called a choice. But clearly, based on your lifestyle, you have made the wrong choices in life. So therefore, you continue to make the wrong choices on here, on YouTube. 1 second, please. My home phone is ringing. Hello? Hello? Goodbye. It makes no sense to me You spend all this time online, but yet you can't find the time to go out there and get a job. You think that is more worthy of you to come on here, beg and scheme people and lie to people and deceive and connive people was not. Then you have to go out there and fill out an application to get your resume together, to get some tangible skills that will help you get out of the squalor in which you live in, to get out of the shanty in which you live. It's more important for you to come online and talk shit and talk about people who's not, who have more than you, or some who are in the same situation as you, than it is for you to get your resume updated. Oh, I'm skilled, I'm talented, I got all these gifts, but yet they're doing nothing for you. You're living in squalor. You're living in a disaster area. You're living in a shanty. You're showing us that you're living beyond your means. You know, it costs more money to rent a room every day or get a weekly rental rate than it is for you to get an apartment. You know, it costs more than that. Is your credit that bad to where you have to get a weekly room that costs more money per month than it does to get a decent apartment, a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom apartment? Make it make sense. And you want to read and roast someone living the way you live. You want to talk shit about people. It's not when you going from one cheap motel to the next, dragging your bags with you, behind you, doing time ride share as opposed to actually having a car. I don't know. Just make it doesn't have to make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. You're right about that, Carrie. You're absolutely right about that, baby. And then you think that you reading and roasting someone, you dragging somebody. How you dragging somebody? What you need to do is drag your ass down to unemployment and find a job. Drag those bags that you have to the fucking laundromat because you don't have a wash and dryer in your goddamn living situation. You can't drag someone like me, like I told y'all. No one, well, no, not to my knowledge, I haven't heard anything was that, but I'm saying you're talking about me, whatever, when you should be talking to someone and asking them how to get your skill set up for make yourself marketable in the workforce. I don't get it. You're mad because I live the life that I live and you're still stuck. I use the word stuck where you are. And your living situation was not. And then when I say me, I'm talking about some people like me, people who actually are active participants in society, who are global citizens, who's actually doing something with themselves on a daily basis to make themselves better on a daily basis. It just don't make sense to me. What's not? I'm hearing everybody talk about, oh, well, they borrowed a car, they had to get a car, and they was gonna sue. Everyone wants to sue. Everyone's looking for the quick buck. Do you not realize you have to bring ass to get ass? Do you not realize that you have to pay lawyer fees and stuff like that? And if you don't win this lawsuit with that, you're still back in debt and collections and stuff? Opposed to stop doing the bullshit that you're doing, stop looking for the easy way out, and get a fucking job. What's up, Deanna, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Exactly. Doing whole shifts here on YouTube. Make that make sense. The last two times I was in a situation on here on YouTube was that I was running errands. One, I was preparing to go out of town on vacation, was not talking shit while doing that. And the other day when I was running errands, was it Monday when I was running errands when I got into something on Views panel? This is a hobby. This is not my lifestyle. This is not what I do on a daily basis. What's up, baby? How you doing? Good morning to you. I'm not here for a paycheck. Unfortunately, if I get one, I do. And like I said, I use it for gas money for the week or for the month or something to eat for the week. Because it's just that insignificant for me. I don't have to touch the money I make because I work on the weekends to pay for my weekly habits: driving, eating, entertainment, shopping. So I don't have to touch my real money. That's how I can afford to do what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't mind working. People think that it's a read. Oh, you got more than one job. Yes, I do. We all should have more than one form of income. We should all have more than one form of income. We should have at least seven streams of income to be truly successful in life. No matter how big or how small you are, but we should all have more than one. You think you're reading me when you say, oh, well, you have more than one job? Yes, I do. Now, what's the issue? How about you come up with us not? How about you do what I do? How about you don't have to squander people out of, I want to make it personal, but squander people out of what they have and what they've earned and what they worked hard for. Use your own horsepower and manpower to ensure your income. Stop depending on the kindness of strangers to buy stuff for you. Every time a bill come up, you got to drop another link. I'm just saying, make it make sense. Thank you, baby. Appreciate that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. People sit here for 8, 9, 10 hours, 5 hours. That's a part-time job. Hopefully you're getting paid like you should be getting paid for a part-time job, but you should also have some kind of benefits from this. YouTube don't offer you medical. YouTube don't offer you dental. YouTube don't offer you vision. YouTube don't offer you PTO and stock options. Make it make sense. And you think you're doing something because you're getting a one-time payday from somebody, but you don't burnt that bridge. So if you really need help and you really down out on your luck was now, you have to lie and scheme and scam just to get back where you were, which is nowhere, which is in squalor. You know, I'm supposed to take you seriously. I'm supposed to sit here and argue back and forth with you and go back and forth with you when you really are beneath me. And when I say me, I mean people like me, people who are actually out there making positive influences and positive moves out there. I was thinking about this the other day. Well, I was thinking about this earlier today before I even came alive, like a couple hours ago when I first woke up. I'm thinking very few people on here I can say I have respect for as far as content creators because they do what they do and they do it within the boundaries in which they are comfortable in. They're not out here squandering people. They're not out here selling pipe dreams. They're not out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to take advantage of their fellow man. They're actually putting a positive influence out here was not. Granted, yeah, they'll cuss your ass out too. They'll drag the fuck out you was not. But for the most part, their contribution to what we call this entertainment application was not is actually that a positive contribution to it. They're not up here trying to, you know what I'm saying, deceive and connive and be conniving to people was not. They're going out there doing what they need to do, working, making their lives better for themselves. So that's when I say me, I mean all of us who's doing that. I hear you, Town Baby. Exactly. They're not out here trying to show the very worst of who they are or the very worst of who human beings are while putting on a pasted on grin, a smile in your face, while all they're doing is trying to get inside your pocketbook. Make it make sense. Out here scheming and scamming in order for them to live hand to mouth. That's not living, that's existing. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. You have people out here was not living hand to mouth, scheming and scamming, scraping by, barely scraping by, but out here acting like they're doing the big things. They're the big cheese. They're the ones who's moving and shaking was not. Let them tell it. No, baby, you're shaking from hunger pains. You're shaking because you're cold and you have no heat in your home. That's why you're shaking, bitch. You're not shaking, bitch. You're shivering. Let's keep it real. You're not shaking, bitch. You're starving. You know I ain't lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. You see them. You hear them. You hear the tremors in their voice. And they want me to believe that they're doing something big. That I'm the problem. That I'm the boring one. I'd rather be born with a pocket full of whatever, house full of food, roof over my head, than be out here moving and shaking but living in squalor. I'm doing big things online, but in real life, I'm living in a hovel. In real life, I'm moving from pillar to post. I'm white knuckling to every piece of breadcrumb that I have because I'm not know where I'm gonna get the next piece of breadcrumb from. But yet you doing it though online. I'm getting thousands and hundreds of up in my chat. Oh, they cash apping me. They super chatting me. Have you saved the money that you got from these donations to pay the taxes on the next year? Are you putting away 30% after the 30% that YouTube take? Are you financially aware to understand that concept? Probably not, because that's why you're in the situation that you're in. That's why you're living from pillar to post. Because you don't have the aptitude to understand financial situations. Only thing you understand is financial detriment. I'm just saying. Oh, y'all don't like the type of teaching, so you're not gonna like the video? Like the video, please. Even the haters can like the video. Even the haters can like the video. It makes no sense to me. I heard on Olivia's thing yesterday, someone said someone was leasing someone a car and not in the person's name, but in their name. Like, I'm like, huh? Who is leasing people cars here on YouTube? Who is co-signing for apartments and loans and stuff? I don't know you. My first question would be, why the hell do I need to lease you a car? Why the hell do I need to put my name on something that you're going to live in, that you're going to use? How'd you get in a situation? But you don't want to ask those questions. That's too much like right. That's too much. That's too much of keeping it real for real. If you can afford to get something in your own name, why am I going to jeopardize my reputation and my name and my credit for you? Exactly. Right. I ain't got it. Yeah, just that cash out. I don't got it. I don't got it to do. No, I will not. I ain't going. Don't you say, Deanna? I ain't going. I won't be got. I won't be got. Not by you or the likes of you. I'm just saying, I ain't going. It ain't happening. You think I work my 10, 12-hour days to put money in your pocket, to put food on your table, while eating ramen noodles with cheese? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to be shady. I'm just saying. You think I'm putting forth 6 days a week working outside of my home, jeopardizing my health and was not potential health and safety was not to make sure that you eat? What I look like? A fool? Ain't gonna happen. I don't got it to give. Hey, certified baby, how you doing? How you doing, baby? I don't got it to give. I don't got it to spare. Because I don't know what may happen next week. I may be on the chow line next week if I give you something this week. I may be on the chow line. I may be the one on here begging and saying, hitting the cash app, and Leandra's telling me no, she don't got it. I may be on here next week saying hit the cash app and having to see Leandra write type in the chat. I don't got it. It ain't happening. If I give you something this week, I ain't doing it. It ain't gonna happen. Make it make sense. Y'all laughing at me, I'm dead serious. Anything can happen. A medical bill can happen. My husband can lose his job. I can lose my job. Next thing you know, I'm sitting on the chow line online for a whole shift, opposed to going outside looking, updating my resume and putting my resume out there was not. What that look like? I don't expect y'all to feel bad for me. I wouldn't feel bad for me. You got me, baby? Thank you, boo. Well, yeah, I mean, it makes no sense. But knock on wood, it would never come to that. First of all, I'm too prideful, which is probably one of my biggest downfalls. If I was struggling, I wouldn't show it. I wouldn't let no one know. I'm supposed to come on here with 3 meats on my plate. I have one plate of meat. Y'all know how Deanna always get on me for having more than one meat on with my dinners and stuff. I still come on here looking like, you know what I'm saying, I've been looking. You would never know it. I would never come off on y'all and put my problems off on y'all or on anyone. I would never come on here asking someone to co-sign a loan for me behind the scenes, asking you to, can you help me get this, that, and the third. That's not what men do. That's not what adults do. Adults make do with what they have until they can do better, while all the while trying to do better. That's what adults do. But small-minded individuals was not, or childlike minded individuals not, they sit around and judging and try to compare what you have with what they have. Baby, you don't do what I do. You don't work as hard as I work. You don't live how I live. You don't save the way I save. You don't know what type of sacrifices I make in order for me to live the lifestyle I live. What I have sacrificed was not what I've been through. Not rich by any means. Don't have a lot. Have a little bit. And the little bit that I have, I cherish and I work hard for. Like I always say, what I eat don't make you shit, and vice versa. What you eat don't make me shit. So therefore, I don't care about what you have and what you don't have. A couple weeks ago, somebody was like, "Oh, the poor work hard too." Okay, but I don't care about that. I don't care about what someone else do. I worry about what I'm doing. Because I can't worry about what you're doing, because that means I'm taking my mind and my eyes off the focus of what I need to do to make sure that I ensure what I have and keep what I have while I'm trying to get more. So rich, poor, somewhere in between. I don't care, because I'm somewhere in between, working every day to ensure that I continue to have what I have, to maintain it at least. If I don't want it to deplenish, I want it to grow and flourish. But if it doesn't flourish, it's not going to diminish in any way, shape, or form, because I'm making sure somebody else is taking care of, someone else is eating, someone else is living, someone else is driving. Knock on wood, my car was paid off in February. And knock on wood again, that I have enough money to go out and purchase a car if I want to. Don't mean I have a lot. Just mean that I am blessed with what little bit I have. The little bit, the minute amount that I have, which is not much. It's not much as some, but it's a little bit more than others. And I am grateful and thankful for that. while still putting no one else down. I help when I can help. I help when I want to help. But don't be acting like I'm obligated to do anything for anybody. You know, I just don't get it, y'all. People out here buying cars for people, paying for dick for people, paying for pussy for people, financing their own dick for somebody else. I mean, who does all these things? For real, y'all. Make it make sense. And this is about no one in particular. It's about everybody who does this type of stuff. Make it make sense. Opposed to getting off your ass, getting a job, updating your resume, using the skills that you say you have. You heard what I said, Leandros. Don't be saying wet. What's up, baby? How you doing? Good morning, baby. How you doing? You saying wet. Y'all heard the stories. Y'all heard the stories. I just don't get it. Moving from one hotel room to the next hotel room, living in one, you're saying extended stay to the next extended stay. They're cute when you need to be done, but do you not realize you're spending more money? Do you not realize that you're spending more money going from extended stay to extended stay, opposed to you saving up that money while it's not and getting an apartment, but yet your credit's so bad because you made the bad decisions to be what's the word evicted from your last place because you choose not to pay bills because you chose to buy a purse or buy some hair or buy some nails or buy some weed or buy some liquor, opposed to you paying your bills. I'd rather be a sober person living in a halfway decent situation than a broke person being hired up and drugged up all the time. Good morning, baby. How you doing? You're absolutely right. I have what God wants me to have. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about that. You know, you're absolutely right about that. You know, but God don't help. God help those who help themselves. You can't sit around praying but having no feet in a fire, having no doing no work, putting in no work. You think that God's gonna just sit up here and bless you with what is meant for you to have, and you do nothing at all, and you squander it after He gives it to you? You have to be able to be someone who put forth faith and works, not just faith. Oh, I know God gonna watch out for me. Was not. Or while I'm doing nothing, I'm squandering everything that He brings my way. I'm squandering it. I'm deceiving and using people while it's not left and right. What's up, soul baby? How you doing? Exactly. Faith without works is dead. Absolutely right, baby. You know that's right. But yet you expect people to do for you. You expect people to give to you. You expect people to give from their heart to you, and you're out here with malicious intent. Not making plans for the future, but making plans for your next heist, your next grift, your next scam. Oh, y'all already say that a man who doesn't work doesn't eat. You know that's the truth. You know that's the truth. A man that doesn't work does not eat. Because I'm not gonna feed you. And you know the other thing they say, teach a man to fish, he'll eat for. Oh, sorry. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. And thank God, knock on wood again, I've been taught how to fish. I don't sit back and want people to give me anything. Just don't stand in my way when I'm trying to get it. Just don't stand in my way when I'm trying to get it. Because your boys knows how to fish. I'm just saying. The next heist. Yeah, it is a heist. You know it's a heist? Y'all laughing at me. But I'm dead ass serious. Y'all so silly. Y'all so silly. Y'all know it's a heist. Y'all know it's a situation. It's the next scam. But until then, yeah, shit. Like I could sit at home and make money. I could sew, I could design, I could conceptualize. I can put myself out there. Yes, I'm free on this day. What you want to make an appointment for? You want to go shopping? Let's go. This is my rate. Send me a deposit. So I know that you're serious. Like, I mean, I don't have to be out here working for someone else if I don't want to. But I choose to because that's how I get my interaction with human contact. I go to work every day, just enjoy the fact that I either talk to your ass or don't talk to your ass. I'm in a room with other people besides myself and my husband. Especially during this day and age of this this situation going on right now. Fish and hunt. All right then. Right. I can forage and gather. Fish and hunt. Make my own fire. Self-sufficient. I have people around me because I want them around me, not because I need them around me. And that's the problem. A lot of people on here have people because they need them around them. They need the attention. They need the companionship. They need all these things. They need the financial support. I have you around me because I like you. I like your company. I like what you bring to this world. I like what you bring to my world. I like the fact that we have things in common. We are go-getters. People that I fuck with like that was not. Let me tell you the people I fuck with was not that I like and I talk to more so than anybody else. Deanna Irvin, Rick, and James. Those are all hunter gatherers and fisher people. They're the people because Deanna's a woman. Those are the people that I fuck with on the real. That I actually talk to outside of YouTube on the real more often than others. Of course, there's other people that I talk to as well, was not, but not as much as I talk to those three. Because we are all the same. Exactly. They are hunter gatherers and fisher people. I'm a hunter gatherer fisher person. We all know how to go get it without using someone else to provide for us. We all have the same mindset, that same go getter mentality, that same striving for excellence within ourselves. We're not trying to impress anybody. Yeah, those are people that I rock with in real life, that I talk to more often than anybody that on here on YouTube, that don't put on airs, but that will still get in that ass if they have to. Exactly. Exactly. I understand the food chain. I get it. I understand it. Hey, Shakira, baby. I'm sorry to see you, baby. But yeah, make it make sense. I never heard James out there begging. I don't hear Deanna out there begging. I don't hear Rick out there begging. And I'm not out here begging. But yet, we seem all to have what we need to survive in this life. We seem all to be able to depend on ourselves and buy ourselves and get ourselves whatever we need in life without out here online begging for anything, asking for anything. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? James start his little game night, start giving away money. Deanna does her raffle and her tuber was not. But like with any raffle was not, you put in, you may win, you may not. Rick does his thing. I do my thing. And no one feel like they're cheated in Deanna's raffle. No one feel like they are cheated with James game night. No one feel like they're cheated with what I do. No one feel like they're cheated with what Rick does. It just is what it is. You don't have to like us or like me, or even they don't have to like me. I still respect what their hustle and what they do, and I think they respect what I do. It's a mutual respect of like-minded people. We may have a different way of going about doing things, was not, but yeah, we know that when push comes to shove, when rubber meets the road, we're out there hustling, making our money on our own without using or conniving or being vindictive towards people. No one can. I never heard anyone walk away from what James do and say that they felt cheated. I don't feel. I never heard anyone walk away from what Deanna done, beer selling her clothes or beer selling her mugs and stuff like that, or even this raffle was not, and say they feel cheated. I never heard anybody say that Rick cheated them, and y'all definitely haven't heard me anyone say that I cheated them, or they may have lied on me and say I did something was not, but they definitely that is debunked. I'm just saying. Let's see you sharing. Mm-hmm. Hey, onsite baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Even onsite does her thing. Some of her clothes was not, you know what I'm saying, her clothes and shoes and stuff, and her little online boutique. It's just saying, like it just is what it is. Right. Like people who do it, like people who actually are legitimate in what they do and don't do stuff with malicious intent, we don't have to worry about walking around here begging for scraps, begging for handouts and things of that nature. It is what the fuck it is. Stop out here living beyond your means, where you have to borrow and have people hand you stuff, co-sign things for you, give you money. Someone owes you money now for what? I don't know nobody on here shit. If I give it to you because I want you to have it, if I don't give it to you because I don't want you to have it, or as Leandra said, I don't got it right now. I can't do it. That was so funny, Leandra. I'm gonna say that all day in that tone of attitude too. I don't got it. I can't do it. Can you please give me something? I don't got it. I can't do it. They gonna hate me at work today. That's my new line. That's my new go-to line. Happy birthday, baby. Oh, this weekend. Happy early birthday, baby. But yeah, just you know what I'm saying. I was thinking about that. I'm like, because I'm trying to go back to sleep, take a little nap before I get ready for work. It is with the two, right? I don't got it. I can't do it. With the two, it ain't happening. That's what's popping. Nothing. Nothing popping. 512. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I ain't want nothing. Just wanted to vent for a second, y'all. I have another topic I want to talk about, but I gotta find some time to talk about it. But it's not because it's gonna be really somewhat similar to this as well. Cause I'm tired of this bullshit going on in these YouTube streets and people talking about the same shit. I'm tired of it. It's irritating me. It's hurting my soul. It's hurting my well being. Hey Mia S baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Mia S, I don't got it, baby. I can't do it, boo. I don't got it, boo. That's my new go-to line. So before y'all ask me anything, understand. He don't got it. He can't do it. Oh, May 4th. Okay. Oh, certified yours is May 12th. Okay. What you is no, nothing bad. It's just that I mean I find it ridiculous. I mean it's laughable really, but it's serious. So I'm trying to be serious about it, but I know I'm making jokes about it. Yesterday I was listening to Olivia the Oracle's Marathon Lives, was not, and they was talking about how people were buying people cars here on YouTube and taking cars back and leasing people cars and people living from pillar to post, people co-signing stuff, people co-signing loans, people doing IOU notes for big money was not. I'm like, damn, it's confusing. It's ridiculous. So that's why I just came up with this whole thing of, what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how people on here are co-signing for huge amounts of money and large purchases while they're living from pillar to post. People living from extended stays to damn um, rental rooms by a day and stuff like that. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So while it's serious, it's funny because like I love y'all. I do. And I appreciate you guys' support. I appreciate you guys' help was not. And the cash apps, the few cash apps that I get and the few super chats that I get was not, I definitely appreciate it because I know that you don't have to give it to me and nor do I expect it from you. All I really want from you is a like and some attention and some time. But that's it. But anything more than that was not, I don't expect and nor will I be willing to give. I give people what I want them to have, what based on what I can afford at the moment. Yeah, they talk about people renting cars for. I mean, renting cars for people was not giving cars to people was not lease payments and stuff. That's too much. I come on here for the roasting and gagging and a little bit of entertainment was not and some information. I don't come here to be a damn payday loan person. Uh-uh. Nope. Exactly. I mean, it was just a bunch of scamming shit. And like, damn, I'm not gonna. No, I can't do all that. I can't be the damn Ace check cash in place and the goddamn Nations Bank or the Bank of America and a Wachovia and a damn, you know what I'm saying? All that Wells Fargo. I can't be all those things. I can just be food junkie. You want me to be a payday loan place. You want me to be a car rental place. You want me to be no. It was too much. And then when I do it, was not I'm gonna be sued for it. You're suing me for it because I'm helping you out. Make that make sense, people. Make it make sense. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, is your I don't even know what it is, but whatever it is not right. Opposed to spending all this time trying to scheme and scam, come up with the next scam, update your resume. Go back to school. Do something. Like, do something other than try to scam. Because maybe that's why you're in the situation you're in, because you don't make the right decisions. Make the decision to carry your ass to a workshop or something to get some skill sets under your belt. Right now, everyone's hiring. Right now, everyone's giving you money to go to school. Take advantage of that. Yes, a payday loan. Yes, you want me to be a payday loan place. Or buy here car place. No, I can't do all that for you. I can't do it, baby. I can't do it. You know, like I said, I mean, while it's serious, was not, I'm trying to make it into a fun conversation, was not, but it's sad. It's saddening. It's saddening that people are so whatever that they don't feel like they can make it on their own, and it's just a lack of you wanting to putting forth effort. Because if you can scam all these people out of all this money, was not, and all these different things that they be scamming people out of, was not, you can convince someone to hire you, so you can have a legitimate form of income. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Make this stuff make sense. Make this stuff make sense, baby. But yeah, y'all ain't more much. I'm gonna come here and talk a little bit of shit, tell a little joke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Give a little bit of knowledge, drop a little knowledge as well. I love you too, baby. Okay. Have fun. Go back to work. Because you ask me for some money, what am I going to say to you when you ask me for some money certified? I don't got it. I can't do it. So go back to work, baby, because I won't be your employer either. I won't be your employer. But thank you for being in here, baby. Yes, you too. See, I mean, like I said, although it's a serious topic, was like you can have a little fun with it, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, the bottom line is, what I don't got it, and I ain't doing it. You got two jobs. Well, I won't be one of them, baby. I got you, baby. I hear you on site, baby. But y'all have a but yeah, have a good day, baby. Y'all have a good day, baby. But yeah, like I said, I don't get it. I don't get it, y'all. I don't understand it. Make it make sense. Like it doesn't make sense to me. I want people to be happy. I want people to be cool, but at the same time, I want you to be self-sufficient. I want you to be able to do for yourself. And whatever people give you what's not I want you to have, it will come to you. You know? Always with your hand out with like people will be upset to see you coming. When they see you coming the one way, they'll turn the other way because they know you'll be out with your hand out begging for something. You know? Just make sure that you know what I'm saying you are self-sufficient. Make sure that you can do for yourself. You shouldn't you shouldn't ask anyone to do for you what you can't do for yourself or what you're willing to do for yourself. That should never be the way it is. Never. But yeah, like I said, I ain't want much, y'all. I'm going to come here and talk a little shit with y'all, visit with y'all because I haven't been on here in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to talk with y'all and let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Stop all that goddamn begging. Stop all that goddamn scamming and scheming. You know what I'm saying? Do for yourself. What God got for you is for you. You're absolutely right about that, baby. What God got for you is for you. You're absolutely right about that. But yeah, I ain't want much more so that you guys know I love you guys as well because you know you got to hear my voice every once in a while. I got to see y'all or hear y'all comment and the energy y'all give me, positive energy y'all give me was now I got to get replenished in that every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I come on here. Um, but yeah, I thank y'all so much for being here. I thank y'all so much for just having a good time, being able to have a real conversation in a fun, interesting way without always being blah and dry all the time. You know what I'm saying? Laugh about it was not, although it's not always funny, was not, but shit, I'd rather laugh than cry. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as y'all know, it's not important that I love you guys. You know that it's important that you love yourself, you love someone else, you respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. Also, you guys, as I always say, don't take everything I say, you know what I'm saying, and ingest everything was not take in what helps you be your best self. In essence, eating the meat and spit out the bones. Do not allow everything that you experience, everything that you come across to be a part of you. Only take in what helps you be your best self and totally discard the rest. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope you guys have a blessed day, a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Bye bye.